Hi everybody, Josh McLean here with David Walters Yachts. We're in beautiful Annapolis, Maryland on a mid-April day. Little breezy out here, but we finally have some sunshine. Spring's around the corner, and we're really excited to be welcoming you aboard one of our latest listings, Highlander. Highlander is a 2021 Hylas 46, a Frers design, true blue water cruiser, super capable, comfortable couples cruiser. It's a go anywhere boat. And this particular boat here, it's a single owner boat, super well equipped, ready to cruise, loaded with equipment that we're going to show you here today. But starting here on the transom, I want to point out a couple of the biggest features of the Hylas 46 that make it such a favorable cruising boat. First and readily apparent is this fantastic sugar scoot transom. So you've got 3 teak steps leading right down to the water line, stainless steel protection right around the transom for those rough landings with the tender, fold down swim platform, big transom garage, pull out shower, and then of course, one of the big features is the Simpson electric davits. You've got solar panels across the top, this beautiful arch, Starlink antenna. The boat is just super well set up for making some long distance cruises. I think one of the best seats in the house on this boat is right here in these, I call them the gin and tonic seats, choose your own name, but that spot right there is my favorite spot when I'm out cruising on a Hylas 46. Coming up to midship here, we're going to take a look at a couple of the exterior features. First, I want to point out this fantastic cockpit enclosure. This was all just refurbished just about a month ago. Keeps the cockpit environment really well protected. So we're going to take a look back here at the aft deck. The aft deck on the Hylas 46 really is a functional space on the yacht. You can see we've got a lot of deck space back here. I mentioned earlier these 2 stern seats. It's a great place to lounge out. Great place to relax, whether you're sailing or at anchor. You've also got a lot of storage space. We've got twin lazarettes back here with Bailey latches. So as we come up the port side of the yacht, one of the things I want to point out is just how wide and open these side decks are. There's very little tripping hazards. All the lines, they're all tucked neatly right here along the coach roof. So it's just a very easy yacht to move about. All right, so we're going to come here in midship and we're going to take a look here at this Selden rig, talk a little bit about the sail plan and some of the benefits offered from the Hylas 46. All the spars are manufactured by Selden. This is a cutter rig, so we do have a north sail mainsail. We've got our Genoa and our jib as well. Now, one of the unique things about Highlander is the fact that she has the Selden synchronized mainsail furling. So it's an in-mast furling system with push-button controls, as well as with the Genoa and the staysail. It's a very versatile boat. Okay, so we're going to take a look down here at the bow, talk about some of this bow hardware. First thing I want to call your attention to is this massive sail locker here. You can put your ASIM down here, fenders, dock lines. There's tons of space in here. I also want to point out, this is pretty clever. I love that the owners incorporated this. This is something they actually added on after they took delivery, is this dolphin seat up here. We also have to take a look here. We've got this split anchor roller set up here. So this is all one solid piece of stainless steel. We've got this massive anchor led back here to this Maxwell vertical windlass, divided chain locker down below. There's also fresh and saltwater washdown. Just a really great setup overall. Now that we've taken a look at the deck, let's take a look at the cockpit. All right, so here at the cockpit of Highlander, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the features, starting here at the pedestal. We have a Raymarine hybrid touch chart plotter that's integrated with your radar and AIS. We also have our Raymarine autopilot controls with the P70 control head, our binnacle, our bow thruster controls, single action throttle here, and then we have a really great folding Lumar wheel. We also have cockpit controls here for many of our systems, such as bilge pumps, lighting. Right here on the port side, we have our Yanmar engine control panel here. And then throughout the coaming, there's also these really clever little cubbies. So great for winch handles or sailing gloves, electronics, anything that you just want to kind of keep safe and secure. Also, after the helm, we have these cockpit lockers. They do dog down, so they stay dry inside. All right, so here on the forward part of the cockpit, we're going to talk a little bit about just this space in general. This is a phenomenal area to lounge out. You can see the length of these settees here. You've got these very clever folding seat backs here, so you can fold these down, or they make a great backrest if you're going to lounge out. A couple other nice features is this folding cockpit table that you can see right now. It's stowed and you can see how much space we have. We also have Raymarine multifunction displays across the companionway, clutches here for our line controls, and this is actually our Selden E40i for our synchronized mainsail furling. Now that we've taken a look at the exterior of Highlander, let's take a look down below. So welcome to the interior of Highlander. Aboard Highlander here, you can really take note of some of the hallmarks of the Hylas construction. First thing I want to point out is just how high quality the joinery work is in these yachts, and particularly here in Highlander. We've got this beautiful satin finished teak interior, beautiful ultra leather upholstery, just a phenomenal environment. The Hylas 46 is a 2-cabin, 2-head boat, but you also do have some other sleeping arrangements as well beyond those 2 cabins. One of the clever features here of this settee is the fact this actually pulls out and it makes a fantastic sea berth. Over here on the port side, we've got this L-shaped settee with this beautiful main salon table with this inlaid compass rose. You do have a bench seat, there's tool storage inside, and then tons of storage space, not only behind, but below these settees. Over here on the forward section of the main salon, there is an ice maker. There's always a nice little liquor cabinet here. You've got these fixed port windows here, all stainless steel framed bookshelves, handholds all throughout. It's just a very, very comfortable and cozy main salon. All right, so now we're gonna go take a look at the forward section of the yacht here, starting with this guest cabin. So the guest cabin on the Hylas 46 comes in a variety of different configurations. So we have this Pullman berth here, which is a large double, but there's a couple other really great features just beyond this berth. So first thing I want to point out is the fact that when this guest cabin is not being utilized, there is a tremendous amount of storage space down below. So underneath this berth, there's a variety of different systems and components, such as your water maker, but you've got a massive amount of storage space here that's also being able to be accessed through these cabinet doors here. I also want to point out that we have this stainless steel plate up here. So if you have some boat projects going on, which if you're going to be cruising, boat projects come along with that, but this stainless steel plate gives you a solid work surface to work off of. Now here to the starboard section, there is some hang locker space here, nice little vanity mirror, another couple of drawers and cabinets, tons and tons of storage. All right, so now we're gonna take a look at the forward head. So in this forward head compartment here, it's a wet head, but you do have a shower curtain that can be installed here to keep the shower section dry. But you've got this big dedicated sump for the shower drain. It's also plumbed into a gray water tank. We've got Japsco electric freshwater flush toilets, both here in the forward head as well as aft. There's a massive amount of linen space. This is actually, they keep a lot of their cleaning supplies in here. You've got a nice big vanity here, Corian countertops. It's a massive forward head. All right, we're gonna take a look here at the Passageway Galley. Now, the Passageway Galley is the preferred setup for offshore cruising because no matter what tack you're on, you can still brace yourself. The Passageway Galley also offers the benefit of the maximum amount of prep space. You can just see how much countertop surface we have. Also, this nice island style center portion of the galley with a single basin stainless steel sink. We've got Seagull filtered fresh water, obviously hot, cold pressurized water, tons and tons of storage as I'll point out as we go through. There is a pull-out garbage bin here, along with a really clever pull-out cutting board, which you can see is conveniently located next to this knife rack here. So moving aft, you can see just how much cabinets and drawers and storage space we truly have here aboard Highlander. So we've got more pantry space here, as well as here, pull-out drawers for galley cookware, just tons and tons of space for provisions. All right, let's go take a look at the master cabin. So the master cabin on Highlander has this phenomenal island-style queen berth. You've got a dressing seat to starboard, and then you have additional cabinetry here to port. There are his and her hanging lockers, both port and starboard. You've got a big hanging locker here with removable shelving up forward. You've got a bank of 4 drawers here at the foot of the berth. So on the aft head here, we've got an electric freshwater flush head. You've got a vanity with 3 mirrors, again, Corian sink, storage down below, opening port lights, fans, towel racks. Very comfortable, well-sized aft head. So the shower stall in the aft head, it is a separate shower stall. So you've got the curtain here, dedicated shower sump with the teak grate, fold down teak shower seat, as well as a big linen locker here outboard. Now, one of the cool features here is the fact that you do have this second passageway walkthrough. So this second passageway walkthrough, which leads up here into the nav station, is fantastic because when you have somebody in the galley, you don't have to disturb them. You've got a dedicated passageway here to the aft cabin. Now we're going to take a look here at the nav station. So the Hylas 46 and Highlander in particular has a real proper nav station. So we've got this big chart table here. We've got lots of storage space underneath for logbooks or any knickknacks. You've got a fold-out stainless steel seat with ultra leather upholstery. And then right across, we also have a great little chart locker. At the nav station here, we've got another Raymarine hybrid touch chart plotter. We've got our Fusion stereo system that has zoned audio. So you've got speakers throughout the yacht as well as up in the cockpit so you can listen to your jams while underway. We've got autopilot controls. We have a single sideband radio as well, Raymarine VHF, which is integrated with AIS. There is also an Iridium Go setup. We've got our Xantrex solar controller. We've got our tank monitor here, our Spectre water maker control panel, and our Victron energy charger and inverter controls. We've got our 12-volt controls, our 120 controls down here. It's just a very sensible, well laid out, well configured electrical panel. All right, so one of the things that makes a Hylas, and so renowned for their offshore cruising capabilities, isn't what we've already seen. That's fantastic, but what really sets their reputation apart is what you haven't seen yet, such as the mechanicals and the way these systems are actually installed, the way that these boats are built. So we're going to take a look here at the engine compartment. One of the unique things about Highlander compared to most 46s is the fact that this boat is equipped with a 110 horsepower Yanmar as opposed to the standard 75. Now that extra horsepower is definitely welcome when you're running from a storm or you just want to get somewhere quick. So let's start here up at the companionway door. We have a dual Raycore setup, which does allow you to do your own fuel polishing. So the actual Yanmar 110 here has a primary and a secondary alternator. So this big Balmar alternator here is going to feed your house battery. We also have easy access to our sea strainers. Here's our Raycore for our generator. Very easy to change belts. Just a very well laid out engine compartment. I appreciate your time and taking a look at this video tour of Highlander, this fantastic 2021 Hylas 46, the last of its kind, the best out there. Low hours, well maintained, immaculate condition, and really ready to cruise. If you have an interest in the boat or would like more information, again, my name is Josh McLean with David Walters Yachts. You can reach me at 616-204-9658 or find us online at www.davidwaltersyachts.com. Thank you.